Oh, where's my chords? Sorry, gang. Be right there. Here we go. Oh, Champs-Élysées, Champs-Élysées. Oh, Champs-Élysées. Au soleil vu sur le pluie. En midi, en minuit. Hello, tout ce que vous voulez. Champs-Élysées. Oh, Champs-Élysées. Well, there we go, gang. That's a little bit of an intro. Jump scare, not gonna lie. I know. Oh, where's Jade at? Where's Jade at? We're doing French soup with partially her recipe. We're not. I'm not strictly sticking to that one because I'll do what I want. What's cooking? Hey, what's cooking? Good looking. French onion soup, innit? Bubbling that. If you forgot the wine, don't worry about that. I saw recipes just using water, not even stock. So use what you got, isn't it? Use what you got. Cancel the French for not coming. What's going on with that hat today? We're going to cock it over this side. That's what we're going to do. Comme ça. Just about to turn in a mission to Dadzig. Probably a good time to save game. Oh, what? A KCD? That's good. It's probably a good time to save the game, isn't it? Today, I posed last night was rough and I need to sleep. So that's fine. You do what you need. Look what's going on here. Look at this. Beans. Mentor. I guess 8 out of 10 is not bad. The other one's stirring. The other one took a little bit longer, and that one yet to be seen. And there's more. I've got more beans. I've got so much greenery here. The musical. All right. First thing we're going to do is we're going to whack the oven on hot because we got to toast up some bread, and also I'm going to make broth. You don't have to. It's all up to you. It's just the way I'm rolling today. I'm going to do a quick broth, a dirty broth. So we're going to brown up some vegetables to give it a bit more. Oh, look at that. Lovely bagwat. Michael Aylan has made an Evil Gun book club. Could you give us some book recommendations, please? Oh, what two of my favourite books? Cider House Rules and Skinny Legs and All. Amazing. Two books I didn't want to finish because they were so good. Does that make sense? Like I left this last 70 pages of both of them. I just like for weeks because I was like, I don't want this book to end. But you probably, if you're book fans, you probably already read that. Right. So, with red onions. Red onions spoil so quickly. So for my broth, I'm going to brown up some vegetables in the oven. I've also got this chicken, but I don't think it's not thawed out yet. So that's just going to go. Oh, hang on. Ah, well, we'll start that off in there then, and then the veg can go in. That'll be all right. It's not 100% thawed out, but not the end of the world. Now, the onion soup itself shouldn't take that long. Chicken ice cream, absolutely. Right, bang that on. And while we're at it, might as well get the pressure cooker out. Of course, you are more than welcome to use whatever broth you want. I saw recipes with just water. I believe there's also recipes with cider instead of wine, and so on and so forth. So I guess, like most peasant food, which this supposedly is, you use whatever you got in the cupboard, really, isn't it? Oh yes, no, yeah, chicken drumsticks, chicken thighs. That's good. All right, we'll go with Old Red. Red wins today. As I say, it's my favorite prep knife, not only because of the shape. So, how's chat doing today? Like that. Yeah, I can't read otherwise. It's the only way I can read. Hello, Jade. You missed me playing Champs-Élysées. Well, badly. Only part of it. And anyway, you're from Normandy, so the Parisians can go shove it, right? Probably put a bit of fat in there. Put a bit of oil. What we got? Oh, sure, that'll do. That will do. This is just for the stock, mind. Taking it all to my kitchen because I've been making a mayonnaise. How are you going to do it with a stab mixer? Because that's the easiest way. Oh, she's hot. The pan is hot. Come on, Mikey. Less haste, more speed. There we go. Turn that back a little bit. Okay. What other vegetable? Oh god, I'm gonna clean the fridge. Gotta clean that fridge up. Gotta clean that fridge up. Clean the fridge. Did I have celeriac? I have, yeah, there. Okay. Cleaning the fridge. All right. Little baby rootlings. This is my peeler. Where's the peeler? Peel's right here. Like so. Not gonna be too fussy about it, are we? Nope. And as has been mentioned before, you don't even necessarily need to do that if you're doing a stock. However, some accordion music, yeah? Some people don't like the accordion, which I find very strange. I think it's one of the most versatile, most beautiful instruments. Why are we browning the vegetables and the meat before we're making a stock? Because the Maillard process, all those caramelized flavors, and also the color will be darker. Perfect, really. Okay. Carrots. I'm not going to bother peeling these actually. I'm just going to give those a wash. And I might as well put that one in. Might as well put it in. It's been hanging around. Gonna make a good broth. Make sure I have it for breakfast this week. Ultimate breakfast start. And we'll just chop these in half. They feel a bit sandy. They were the ones that had the carrot tops last week. There we go. Look at this, and it's shrunken celeriac. We're just gonna the size of a blacksmith toddler's fist. Because, you know, blacksmith's baby is renowned for being quite big or something. Right. And we'll just chop another little bit off this. Like so. Okay. Turn that back up hot before we whack that into the oven. La-di-da-da-da. And I'm going to go ahead. Woo, my lemonade. My homemade lemonade. And I'm making a double portion of soup because that's what I like. So I'm going to do, I want 2 liters of stock. So I'm going to do 2.5 liters here. Like so. Right, cock on. Cock on, mate. Spot on. And then we're going to put this back in the fridge. And we're going to put some cabbage and mushrooms in there as well. Okay. Now we're rolling. I need some metal tongs. I need some metal tongs. Okay. These just don't grip on slippery veg. That's what she said. All right, that's working out nicely. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Oh, fridge door's open. Naughty. It beeps at me. All right, I think that's ready to go in the oven. Yeah, I'll let you have a quick look at that. Oh, look at that. Look. All right. Nicely browned up. It's going to go in the oven for like top heat for like 10 minutes. Maybe less. Let's put it on 7 minutes. And we could put our water over here already. Yeah. 20 minutes in, we're already slippery. Yeah, well, that's what the nature of the kitchen, isn't it? It's hot, slippery. Oh, look at these beauties. Mm. Oh. Slippery when wet. Okay. Bam! In you go. How's this cabbage doing? It's been hanging around for a while. Who cares? Just trim it up a bit, isn't it? Oh, that middle doesn't look too happy. Get rid of that. Worms will like it. And then we'll just take a slice down the outside with my tiny knife to clean it up. Talking about mold though, really shouldn't eat mold, you know. Not good for you. I mean, within limitations, but yeah, should avoid it. It's toxic. It's toxic. It's not good for you. Cabbage. No, Jade, it's not going in the soup, in the onion soup. I'm making a stock. I'm making a chicken stock. Calm down. Calm down. Oh yeah, you can't do some stuff on the phone, innit? Are you at rehearsal today? Is that what's going on? Yeah, I'm just making a quick cheeky chicken stock. Because why not? Because I got the ingredients, so might as well. And we're gonna go with a bay leaf and some peppercorns, and that's gonna be it. Some salt. Gonna be simple. La di da di da 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 da. Go. Don't make it too salty. Don't want to make it too salty. Oh, leek. I got leek as well. And that could have got browned up. We're going to be making a bouquet garni, which is slightly different from the recipe you sent me, Jade. Where no herbs seemingly were involved. But I'm going to put a bay leaf in and a bouquet de garni. And one very neat way that I've found is to use a piece of leek. Let's tidy up here a little bit before we go further. Okay. Where's my knife? There's my knife. Okay, so we're going to make a bouquet de garni, which is basically aromatic herbs, thyme, rosemary, and so on. And one way of doing it is to use a leek leaf, actually. Okay, so I'm going to take one leek leaf, and I'm going to wash that and set it aside for now. It doesn't matter, it's a bit on the drying, yellowing side. And for our stock pot itself, we are going to put some leek in as well. Okay. Yaddy da 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 da. Mushing rooms in the fridge. Mushing rooms in the fridge. Lemons have nothing to do with this apart from I like lemons. So that can go back in the cupboard. And the leek can go in the fridge. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Give that a wash. Give that a wash. In the pot you go. Thank you. And this is for my worms. The bigger stuff we're going to cut a little bit more so that it starts rotting quicker. Well, yes, in some cases that might be true, Miss Effect, but in other cases not so. Mold toxicity is a real thing. Look, let's put it this way. My grandma, right? She's 90 now. Good for her. Jam. There's jam, and there's a bit of mold on the top. You skim it off, right? Is it the right meant to say that I never cooked onion soup before and I never tried this recipe, and it's my boyfriend who cooks who told me it was the best one? Well, you better give it a go then, Jade. Um, I'm basically using that recipe you gave me. I've just made a few additions. So I've decided to make a bouquet de garni, and I am also what am I doing? That's it, I think. I am using stock, and I am using wine. Although as I said, there were some recipes that didn't use them. Empty tea bags, yes, and DM actually, again, DM mentioned, do empty tea bags and health. I think health food stores you can find stuff like that as well. Okay, I've got some string somewhere, don't I? Am I using that? Okay, let's have a look at our oven. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, look at that. Cracking. I mean, that in itself would be an awesome meal, but I do want this stock to be really quite rich. Oh, dude. It's going to be so good. Of course, using a stock cube is also okay. Plenty of times. I always, actually, if I'm making any kind of sauce of some kind, I normally just use a bit of stock cube. There's no harm in that. And a bit of water to deglaze. Ah, shite. This oven glove is subpar. Okay. It's not a serious burn, but that was unpleasant. Yeah, get yourself a look. It is also wet. Mistake. Mistake number one. That water vaporizes and will steam through. It's got holes in it, and it's thin in comparison to this one. So that was a nice reminder what the art of cooking is all about. Pain. Okay. On it goes, and on we go. All right, oven's hot, and one of the things we need to do, of course, is make toast. Now, unfortunately, I do not have pots which can go in the oven. And if you don't either, that is totally fine. What we are going to do, we're going to make our toasts now, ahead of time, because that's fine. And they are going to have garlic rubbed on them, as per the recipe from Jade's boyfriend. Does he? What's his name? Jade. Does he have a name? Who's cancelled? I'm cancelled. Everyone's cancelled. Popping cut. No, we're not frying it. It's just toasted. Okay. Now we're gonna. Oh, that's wet as well. Why is that wet? Maybe because I just washed it. Could have something to do with it, couldn't it? Jay's in the shower. Okay. Good to know. Cleanliness is next to godliness, or something. Said someone once somewhere. We're going to cut our baguettes at an angle. All right, so that we get more surface area out of them, and we're going to do like 2 per portion. But I'm going to go ahead and make 4 portions worth already. Okay, is that 2, 4, 6, 7? So I need 1 more. It's worth making the others. Yeah, let's do the others. Let's just do some more. Let's just do some more. I'm going to be eating this again tomorrow. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to make the toast, and when it comes to serving, about 10 minutes before, we're going to put them in under the grill, just with the cheese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And because we can't gratin, we can't gratinate it under the in a bowl because we don't have that. All right, so that's our toast, which we are going to put on a baking tray. I believe in some instances you could maybe drizzle olive oil on them if you wanted, but we're not. We're going to leave them dry. Okay, like so. And in they go. So heat's high on the oven at the moment, so I'm going to switch that over to the grill. There we go. Set a timer so I don't forget. 3 minutes. And we got some baguette left over for breakfast tomorrow morning. Lovely jubbly. Butter and jam. Nice bit of coffee. I do love that. Just butter, jam, and coffee. However, right now, I'm going to have... Oh my God. Sauvignon Blanc. Bread, butter, croutons. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's really good. Capon wine. No, I think this is a proper cock. This one is not been not had his testicles cut off. Because that's the thing about the capon. It's been castrated. Hans Capon, the name means John castrated cock. John castrated cock. Cool. All right. I have so many onions. Okay, well that's what we're going to deal with next. But first, Dadzig needs a little snack. Come on now. There we go. There we go. And while I was buying cheese, I couldn't help myself. Because if you're going to buy French cheese, Comté, I got Comté because that's just absolutely astounding. But I also got myself some goat cheese, Boucher de Chèvre Frais. And I do love to just devour some Boucher. Just really like to get in there, show Boucher de Chèvre, who's boss. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna take this Boucher and put it on my little bread butts like that. Yeah. And what am I going to do with that? I'm going to drizzle some honey on it. Shut up, Michael. Oh no. That's the way we roll. Excuse me? You going to drizzle this Boucher with some honey? Okay. Celine. You know it. That's how you finish off some bouchon. You know what's going to go really well with that? A couple of walnuts from the garden in Germany. Got international cuisine right here. Timer went, did it? Yeah. Okay, so let's check the toast. Oh, bollocks. Bollocksed it. Fucked it. Oh. Fucked it. Oh. Can they be rescued? I think so. Gonna take a lot of scraping though. But I think we can. Nah, fucked it. Damn it. Distracted by goat's cheese. Isn't that the story? The goat in scallops distracted me. One day. Sadly, I think we're gonna have to do some more. I don't think I can use those. Let that be a lesson. Scallops bread, yeah. I did. I scallops the bread. Yeah, that's not. All right, never mind. I guess I won't be having tasty baguette for breakfast in the morning. In the compost? No, I'm not going to put that in the compost. First scuff dish of the stream. It happens. We're toasting, really. You just can't not keep your eye on it. It's a mistake of mine. It's all right. C'est la vie. We'll just go again. No, okay. I'm just going to do 4 now and watch it like a hawk. Oh, sad. Put it outside. I can pick it up. I see you like burnt toast. All right. Never mind. Ding ding. Round 2. Leave the door open this time, as it's a grill. 2 minutes. All right, dude. Wow. All right, chat. Fastest 2 minutes in the Wild West. I know. All right, let's have a little bit more of the bouchée de chèvre because I am quite hungry. Haven't eaten since brekkie. Go. Oh my god, so good. Maybe it's just boucher in French, but they got to sell it to us funny foreigners, isn't it? Mmm. Mmm. All right, just a couple more pieces of that, and then we'll crack on. Quite exciting this evening. My acting students do what I teach on a Monday. My spidey senses say check the toast. Ignore that. So I do have to finish fairly promptly today. Because they got a showcase. Acting students have got a showcase. So that's fun. They've been working very hard. It's been a very weird semester. I don't know about anybody else with the late Easter, whether that's kind of thrown them a little bit, but it's certainly felt that way. All right. And in a moment, on to the. Okay. Nope. It's not wanting to do it now. Oh, yeah, no, the ones at the back are going. We're going to rub some garlic on these. That's a little crumble of cheese. Cooking wine. Yeah, I think this is in France. You might have cooking wine, which would still be more palatable than some of the stuff you get in England. Some chefs will say, don't skimp on the wine. It gone bad. Well, yeah, but by whose definition had it gone bad? Because probably, someone in the UK probably would have knocked that back, mate. Shatter packed enough, innit? I'm not going to throw it out, right? Vinegar. Now I'm watching another hawk. I don't mind if they don't go golden brown. I'll be honest with you. I just want them to toast up. Oh. I'm going to have myself some coffee, and then we're going to get on with these onions. Watching the bread like a hawk now. Yeah, I know. It's a bit annoying. Luckily, I bought more baguette. I was like, should I get 2? Nah, I get 4. But the cheapest wine in France is better than the stuff we have in England. That's what I'm telling you. Someone trying to call me. A little bit awkward. Mm-mm. Mm. Honey everywhere. One of the best honeys, if you can get your hands on it. Used to get it for €3, though, eh? That's inflation. You could go to a supermarket 15 years ago in France, pay €3 for a bottle of wine that was better than what you pay £7 for in England. Fact. All right. We'll give the stock another 10 minutes. That top whack. Here we go. Here we go now. And that'll do us. All right, that's more like it. Oh, how frustrating. There we go. Yeah, see? Good enough. Good enough. Try not to melt your Tupperware at the back there, Michael. Okay. Onions. It said for 4 people, 4 to 5 onions. We are going to rub some garlic on that. We're just going to let it cool a little bit so I don't burn my little fingers. 4 to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 to 5, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is basically the 8 portions. Prepare yourselves. There's no quick way around it. Just got to face it head on. I will be using my mandolin. If you don't have one, you're just going to have to employ your knife skills and slice them as thinly, nice and thin. Okay. Gotta love onion soup. The covers is going to be flying up for the next couple of days, won't it? Hit the ceiling, they will. Well, besides being a musical instrument, some people call them a guillotine. It's one of these. Picked it up at Lidl a couple of years ago. I didn't have one for many years, and I just got to the point where I'm like, "Bag it, you are gonna do it." All right. So another thing we have to be really careful of when we're cooking is that these onions, when they go on, they're going to be low and long. This particular recipe, it doesn't. I should put them up here as well. But the recipe that Jade sent me does not actually. They're slightly different. See. So there's different ways. Some people say brown the onions. Others say till they're just glazed through. But the particular recipe we'll be doing is we're going to be looking for caramelizing. And caramelizing does not mean adding sugar. It means waiting until the sugars of the onion start to caramelize. And actually, onion sugar, oleosaccharides, are incredibly good for gut bacteria. They like them very much. So we're doing ourselves a favor here, guys. Where are we? Oof. It begins. I know there's ways you can mitigate that. Blah blah. Absolutely. Oh, I guess I didn't put it in the WhatsApp like I intended to. Damn it. People have done that prickly triangle. Hang on, I'm going to turn this off for a second. People have actually done that. Making, I saw someone on Instagram I follow, and they basically concentrated onion sugar down. Yeah, onion syrup. Onion syrup. Right, so we've got an Anthony Bourdain. Um, I know he's not French, but frankly, I don't care because the guy loved all things French, especially in food, in terms of food. And then the other one is from Le Rousseau, Le Rousseau, La Rousse, which is this beast of a cookbook, which is all things French cooking, all the terms, bibliography, how to make everything awesome. So now I should have it here to show. Should be up. Does not want to refresh, so we'll close it. And open it up again. Don't want to do it. That's annoying. Um, why would it do that? Oh, because I got the internet turned off on my phone. That's why. So I don't want anyone interrupting. There we go. There we go. Look at my trophies. Look how they shine. Boom. All right, we're back. Chop Cam is back. Just wanted to get those recipes up for you, you darlings. All right, you cookers. I think that's going to be the catchphrase now for my videos for this. All right, you cookers. It lives. Yeah, it's my phone, isn't it? That's why it's had to get on the WhatsApp, which means I had to get it off unhook the cable and. Does anybody like Matilda, the musical? Is that a thing, y'all? What red wine haven't I tried already? Well, I don't know. I think I've probably tried most French red. I wouldn't know. It's hard to know what you haven't tried if I guess is the answer to that. Look at this. Because I big one, huh? I haven't seen it in ages. Revolting children. Look at my trophies. Look how they shine. One of my students is doing that in his Lambda exams. That's London Academy of Music and Dramatical Arts. Oh, I cut my hand on the mandolin. When did you cut your hand on the mandolin? Just now? Alison, no. You just cut it now? Dude, you gotta be so careful with that thing. Ridiculous. Oh, crap. All right, so it's not too bad. It'll take the tip of your finger off that thing. See how they shine. Ah, oh, thanks, Micheline. You've got music out there? I don't have any music. You can get chainmail gloves for mandolins. Yes, indeed. Not only for mandies, also for doing oysters or butchering, fishing, gutting, anything. I mean, fish is slippery, right? You don't want to stab yourself when it's slippery. Well, maybe you do. All right, we're going to let that self cool for a bit now. My stock, that is. You are bandaged. Good. All right. Look. Get me Mandy out. I believe I shall live. Just with a bit of onion pain and an open wound. Right. So look, this is how it works, right? You got a thingy you can slot in there. This one's quite neat, actually. My grandmother still got one that you can put that in, for example, if you wanted to do carrots, slips. You got like for doing lemon peel. This is fat. We don't want fat. We want the thin slicing option. You put that in there. Come on now. Play nice. There we go. We don't want to grate them, obviously. What's the other option? Yeah, there's a grater, right? Easy peasy. Am I going to cut them in half? Maybe I am. Let's try one and cut in half. So you need to be awful careful because this is like freaking sharp, like that. Look, insane. When you get to this point, often they'll give you a little stabby stab thing that you can, right? You can push down almost all the way. All right. Now we just need to hopefully nudge that through. All right, we're going to do halves. This is where you need to pay attention. Easier said than done sometimes. So yeah, this thing's like that. Why is this not fitting properly? What am I doing wrong? What is it? All right. Achoo. Ooh! And these ends will finish up later by hand. Sorry, gang, if I put a bit of concentration in this, it makes sense. I look way too trusty with this thing. Well, yeah, I mean, I know my limits. I'm just not going to do the butts. Woohoo! Here it comes. It's a lot of fun. Thousand bits? For what? Who's getting bits? Am I getting bits? Are you bidding me? I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to leave. You know? It's gonna be okay. I know it will, Lucy, but why did it have to end like this? You could have just taken the car. So I'm leaving these stamps. Yeah, we'll cut those by hand. Almost there. 10 onions though, man. Woo! Almost there. Okay. Logan told me to ask you about the KCD sexy calendar. So are we in? I know that I don't know how this suddenly turned into a sexy calendar. What's wrong with just a normal calendar with some nice, pictures? Why does it have to be sexy? Everything's got to be sexy these days. It's wholesome. Maybe we could be making, I don't know. Maybe we could maybe making some tarts. We can make some Christmas biscuits. Maybe Mark and I could be doing a little bit of gardening, and Logan and I could be just, shooting shit. Be a sexy calendar. Whew. You demand, do you? You demand. Okay. So this is going to be a process now. And I think we can just about make it by 2 o'clock. Sexy worm composting calendar. Exactly. We could dress as worms. We could dress as, composting worms. We could, we could do a little montage with all the life cycle of a compost worm, from mating to okay. And then we also need 4 cloves of garlic. Okay. Woohoo! All right. Dude, that is so much onion. Well, what we need to remember is it does break down. So, 4 cloves of garlic, you say. All right. I've got a little cut my finger, actually, and the onion juice is getting in there. Ugh. Cut my hand, drop the onions. I'm fated to ruin the soup. No, don't worry. Pick them up, bang them in. Nobody will know. They're going to have the crap cooked out of them anyway. So, what does it matter? As long as your floor was reasonably clean. Right? Who cares? We'll squash these. Slice them. Just like so. I say, Sally, I don't have the recipes in front of me because I didn't manage to do that either. Like an absolute buffoon. Could you just put the how much fat there was in this? Yeah, onions reduce an awful lot. Could you pop up the ingredients list into real quick? We bought 40 onions. And then we need 1 garlic for the toast. Oh, hang on. Is that the Anthony Bourdain though, or is that the one in the Instagram post? That's Anthony Bourdain. Yeah, give me the ingredients list from what Jade sent me. Would you? Sorry. Thank you. Hello. So my nose is running after that peeling experience. ASMR. Salted butter. The French love to salt their butter. Oh, to rub on the bread. Oh, well, too late. No, it's gone in the soup now. So this is going to have garlic in it as well. Never mind. So garlic enhanced bread. Also seals them a little bit. So when you float them in the soup, they don't take on the... I've seen some recipes here as well where they're thickening the soup with flour. We're not doing that. Yeah, but Sally, I mean, pastry made with salted butter. That is something the French have got so right. All right. Let's put that over next to my burnt toast. Get that in a minute. I'm going to put that back on. Hot for now. How much fat was in that recipe? 50 grams of duck fat or butter. So we're going with 100 grams. And I believe somewhere in the back of my fridge, I have some chicken fat or goose fat. Do I still have that? Did I? No, I do not. Oh, that's pesky. Pesky. I guess I will be using butter. Although I do have lard. I'm going to use lard. We are going to go half lard, half butter. That's how we're going to roll. Lard hiding at the back. Right, gang. Uh, 125. So lots of butter. And a big fat dollop of lard. I want a bit more than that. take that off the heat because it's all hot. I just wanted to get the pan hot. When I drop those onions in, it's going to lose its heat straight away. Yes, 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 Fridge, I hear you. I'm fully aware. I'm fully aware you're open because I'm using you. And I'm going to put some salt on in a minute. Right, gang. What happened? There is a, I mean, there is a difference. And we're not having an international incident over this over salted butter right now, are we? All right, good, fine. That's fine. Uh, the Normanders can take it. So so we're gonna sweat these down now, guys, because I got a shit ton of onions here. So first of all, we need to sweat them. For them to caramelize is going to take a little while longer. And I suggest putting the lid on because otherwise I will put salt on now. A little bit because there's broth obviously as well, but the salt will help break down the draw out the juice from the onions. Okay. Oh, chat. Hello, Maureen. Scare your mum. You could also do bread toast in the toaster. You could. I just didn't want to toast all that in the toaster. I probably wouldn't have burnt it if we'd done that. Europe is on fire again. Look, guys, salted butter is a very specific thing to France, I think. It is very good. If you have never tried it, don't knock it. I like it very much also, but it's maybe takes a little bit of getting used to. And certainly for some things, I don't think it lends itself. But pastry made with, oh my god, pastry flaky pastry made with salted butter with like apricots and shit, apricot slice. Yeah. All right, so the onions are doing their oniony thing, and there's no way I can rush that. So the toast, this is going to go in a little bowl. I'm going to do some little cleaning up here while we're at it. That's an awful lot of onion. for the worms. They can be a bit particular about some vegetables and fruit. And so I'm not going to put all that onion in there. If you had a bigger worm bin, it wouldn't matter. But if you've got a smaller worm bin, mine is kind of like a domestic size one, then you need to be a little bit more conscientious what you're putting in. Okay. Oh, I put a little different picture in the back of Michael Seal this week. Council Mark for not being here. Oh, you don't need a reason to cancel Mark. To be honest. Interesting place to keep tea towels. I don't know what else you want to put. The glasses? It's just such a faff to go up and down. Like, I just prefer my glasses out. Yeah, it's got my tea towels and my hand towels and all sorts up there. All right, let's check in on those onions. Right, some of them are getting a little color, which is what we don't want. I'm going to turn it up just a touch, though, for a second. And let's get our stock pot open. Maybe you want to cook that just a little longer. Still boiling, amazing. Just under the pressure. Amazing what it does. I'm going to boil that I'm going to reduce that just a little bit more as I can. Okay, so we're going to knock together a bouquet de garni in a moment. It is a super class of potion. I guess, I mean, it is, isn't it? In a way. And food is medicine, I believe. I believe food is medicine. Okay, let's put some of this stuff away. We don't need it all on display. Onion bug going in the bin. Goodbye, onion. It was nice having you, but we don't need you no more. We don't need you no more. Let's have a look at the color of this. Let's just check the color of that out. Look at that. Look how dark that broth is. Isn't that awesome? Okay. We should not turn on our back on the onions. Just keep them moving. Keep them turning. They will start reducing real quick. Try and get the whiter ones to the bottom to ameliorate this process a little bit. Franzosen. I'm going to the museum. You're going to the museum? Which museum? You get reprimanded. Hmm. Well, tea is a I don't think it's a. Could we class tea as a potion? It's it could be. Why not? Arabian Museum. What? What a time to realise I don't have a cheese grater. Slice it. Arabian World Museum. That sounds really cool. Okay. I don't know where my. Oh, I do. Suddenly I remember where I put things. Yes. No. No. Not there. Not there. Oh, dude. That's sad. Oh, I guess I'll use this. Okay, so I need to go cut myself some herbs from my plants. So I'm going to be right back. You carry on chatting, chat. I'll be right back. Can't believe the salted versus unsalted butter debacle is still going on. All right, what have I got here, folks? I've got a little bit of lemon thyme. I've got a little bit of normal thyme. I've got a bit of rosemary and a sage leaf. And that is what I'm going to use. I don't want to be too powerful. So I'm going to wrap that in there and make a little parcel, like so. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a bit of string, like that. And I'm just going to wrap that around. Like that. I'm going to wash that string first, though. Hessian. It's natural, I guess. Okay, so that's ready to go. How are my onions doing? So we're starting to sweat down. Now, some people might not go right in at this point. We are not going to do that. We are going to keep going. That's reduced by about half already. Just want to make sure that it's not sticking on the bottom, and if it is, just kind of scrape it off. Turn that back. Put our wine, which I think 300 ml was it? I remember correctly, it was 150 ml for half the recipe. And it would be rather churlish of me not to try it. How do you know the onions are ready? Depends on which recipe you follow. Some people like to brown them a little bit. Some people like to till they just go like a little bit see-through, right? So they glow glassy. We're going for caramelized, which means that they will start to change color. But that's up to you, Bublina. So if you think you see, look, they're going to kind of, this is when they go see through a little bit, right? I would go a little bit longer from here, and then you can already chuck your wine in, assuming you have it. If not, you're stuck. Okay, we're going to strain off our stock in a moment. Clean out my cast iron. Scrapey, scrapey, scrape, scrape. And it's clean. I do like to give the underside a bit of soap. Okay. If you have a large amount, I mean, because it's a large amount of onions, even if you did the 4-person recipe, so just keep turning it, keep it moving. All right, I might have to just dive in because I am a little short on time. 50-50 star, cancelled. Cancel everybody, you're all cancelled. I cancel you all. Can I be true? Oh well. Charcoal toast, nice to have known you. Goodbye. What happened now? Cancelled by the chef that burnt the bread. Who can? No, I'm not really cancelling all of you. Don't worry. It was just a bad Dadzig joke. It's a bad Dadzig joke. Bear with me 1 minute. Mrs. Dadzig is here. All right, chat. This is actually one of Mrs. Dadzig's favorite soups. So that's for good, isn't it? What am I doing? Stock. The Greeks put sugar on their butter. Malaka. Why not? Why not? Whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat, you know? Okay. Hey, girl.
Smells like my favorite soup.
It does smell like your favorite soup. Oh my god, the color of that broth. Look at that. You put butter under your Nutella. Hello there, by the way. Push the cork in or use the fork. What? Hello, Miss Dadzig. Micheline Took says, and Miss Dadzig, the French love.
Aww.
Okay. I'm having a wine.
Having wine.
Do you want some wine?
Sure. Oh, is that for a little bit of day drinking?
Yeah, well, it doesn't happen very often.
No, it's true. I'll have wine.
Well, it's, you know, you have to, it goes with the soup. Exactly. It's like, why would you not? Okay. All right, let me see where we're at. There's the onions. Yeah. Okay, we're catching a little on the bottom now, which means probably want to turn it down a touch. Steaming up my glasses. I'm going to leave the lid off now, actually, to let some of that moisture evaporate. I think I'm going to have to go in with the wine soon, guys. I made sage butter to go on my pumpkin gnocchi. Highly recommended. Yes, yes. Do whatever you want with butter. I mean, like, why? I mean, so what? Put salt in the butter and sue me. You're gonna put sugar on your butter? Do it. Do what makes you happy. That's what I say. Do it. Butter slip and slide. Lord Sawplay. I mean, yes. That's what makes you happy. You look pooped.
Thanks.
Have you been walking?
No, but so I had this idea that the fastest way to get here is like fast.
Aha. And?
And so I
It is.
Yeah,
It is the fast way. Ah, you went the wrong way.
But I got to Staromiejska.
Uh-huh.
And then I checked the trams, and it said that 15 it's meaning like 5 minutes. Okay, I can walk on the other side. Cool. But I took the wrong direction.
Oh, you took the wrong direction. I love that. The wrong direction public transport is always
and
good.
And then I had to wait 15 minutes at Chickenmoss for the 15 for the right direction.
Well, Eoxiri, that sounds very exciting to have the butter whipped with honey and cinnamon. But you got here in the end.
Yeah.
Here's your vino. Careful with all the cables and plants. Salut. Or as they like to joke in some parts of France, santé, pas de pied.
Demi-plié.
Demi-plié, demi. What poll didn't work? Let's unite in garlic and compound butters. There we go, Sally. Call the united compound butters. Exactly. Whatever you want to put in your butter is just fine. Whatever you want to put your butter in, apparently. Good. All right, chat. I think I'm just gonna have to. Wang it in. We are not going to get to caramelizing anytime soon. I'm going to turn this up. I'll throw my bouquet de garni in. And I should get my toast all ready to go. Grilled up. Hold up. Honey miso butter. All right. If you say so. I mean, that's pretty interesting to me. But you don't know. The ladies out in pairs like that. And that pair doesn't fit that well. What if God was one of us? You bought Italian bread instead of French bread because you don't respect the rules. Go, Alison. Oh my word. Yes. All right, I've cranked the heat up on these onions a bit. All right, sod it. Give it 5 more minutes. Give it 5 more minutes. Give it 5 more minutes. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. And gonna make its way home. Just like the Pope in the room. Alanis Morissette, in it. Right. And this veg, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. It looks nicely roasted, so I might make a kind of sauce out of it, maybe. Whiz it all up and make a sauce. Some kind of ragu. Getting warm in here, mind. Getting warm in here. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off. Oh, that was a banger. Okay. I'm afraid this is as far as I'm going to go. I cannot go further just because of time. So we are going to put the wine in. And we're going to reduce that by half. I think maybe some pepper would be appropriate at this point. Some ground pepper. All right, chat, how are we doing? You're hungry because you haven't eaten today, but you're too lazy. Well, that's a real quandary there, Micheline. That is problematic. Okay, that was almost 2 liters there, actually. So that is about right. Now we're just processing the wine. We want that to reduce. And in the meantime, if you've never seen one of these before, it's cheese slice, isn't it? This one's from Norway, I believe. Yeah, Norway. They're kind of big up there. So highly recommend getting one if you see one. Don't be like, oh, should I get it? Just get it. You won't regret it. Now, some people are inclined to eat the rind, but I've never been one of those kind of people. So depends on the rind, though, doesn't it? Look at that. We're going to go full cheese coverage on all these bad boys. We're going to go full cheese. Did you want a slice? You said. Well, come and get some.
Oh my god. Where's the street from?
It's Comte.
Yeah, but where is it from? Which store?
Oh, Tesco.
Really?
Yeah.
It has been what?
It does go with the wine. Getting myself a cheese slice. Getting yourself a slice of cheese. All right.
You know what my rule with cheese is?
I know what your rule with cheese is. If it's there, it needs to be eaten.
Also, if it's there, it's not there. Really.
It is very good cheese. Comte is excellent. Yeah. Okay, so I better try some of it.
Yeah. Maybe can I try them more? Last.
How does that work, Leo von Noir? That it's easier to digest.
What is?
Apparently, this is easier to digest
Then.
for those who are lactose intolerant.
Oh yeah, it's true. Also, Parmigiano Reggiano.
Is it because of the way it's fermented? Got to pay the cheese tax, indeed, to whoever else is in the room. Because of the long aging process. That makes sense. All right, that wine has also drawn out a lot of the onion juices. All right, we're going to go in with the stock now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we're going to put a bay leaf in there.
Last time I had onion soup, red onion soup was my birthday.
Where is my? On your birthday was the last time I. Well, I guess the same. What? Ah. Okay. Chuck a bay leaf in there. We're going to bring that up to the boil, and I think then we're kind of more or less done. What? I'm putting a bay leaf in. Yes,
Okay,
I am putting a bay leaf in. You want some goat cheese with white bread and honey? you you don't sound very convincing. Well, you're going to be eating bread. You can have it. You can have it just. You can have just cheese and honey. What other herbs do we put in? Well, I mean, bay leaf is not strictly on the list, but I am just a big fan of bay, and we're only putting it in at the very end. It won't be very strong. Okay, watch your toast. Yeah, some of the shops are open on a Sunday. Okay, so like minutes. I had bay leaf that was too strong once and it put me off it for good.
It was my childhood experience.
Why?
And then I only came back to Bailey recently.
What happened?
Like, sometimes it can be overwhelming and it kills the rest of the flavors. You have to really do it with care.
I think I do it with care.
Like you do, I mean, you as humanity. You humanity have to do it.
One does have to be careful with bay. Bay is very strong, yeah.
Can take over the rest of the flavor.
It can. And then that's sad. And then the other flavors get sad when it's been overtaken by too much. The bay leaf causes offense with its presence. Hey guys. Hey guys. Where's the party at? Huh? Cheese. Okay. All right. All day, all night. Toast. Don't forget the toast. Did that once today already. Almost. One more minute. 2, 3. Okay, counting in the back of our heads. It's almost to the boil. We'll bring that to the boil. And then a little taste test. There's the goat cheese here. Well, the soup's almost ready, mate. So yeah, I'll just have one as well. It's like I definitely didn't have any earlier.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
We are to the boil. 1 minute, I said. 1 minute. Perfect.
I could never live in France. I'd be like 300 kilos. I would die from cheese.
My stock is too mild. I'm going to put a stock cube in there because it's not strong enough. Cheat cube. See? Thank you for all the cheers, by the way. And the resubscribes, Lily Minush, York Siri, Michelin Tuk, Miss Effect, Ziggy Wiggy, and Bernard in a hat, and Alison, and Miss Effect, and that's cool. And Alison just, oh, okay, thank you so much, Alison. Awesome. Appreciate that a lot. Where are we at? Soup subs. That's it. Soup kitchen. Why is this? What? Oh no, go away. How did I get rid of that? There we go. Okay, chat. So we're going to let that stock cube just ameliorate itself in there. I don't know why I'm using that word today. I think it's also going to want some more soup. Soup, salt, I mean. And we'll go with some fresh pepper. Now we're talking. Yes. Yes, boy. Now we're talking. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Up train. All right, Des. We're at that point where Dadzig is gonna lock it in. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Thank you, Sally. Appreciate that. All right. It's hot as. Oh, get straight in there with the toast. Of course, you're supposed to bang it in the oven, but I don't have pots that you can gratin and do that. So. Oh, not bad. Not quite right.
It's good, but it needs like 10 more hours. I would say.
It needs a bit longer. The onions needed longer. It needs longer now, but I don't have the time. More salt. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-mm. French onion is so good. I'm jealous, and I had some yesterday. Rushed soup onion. No, but Bublina, you can keep yours tickling over for a bit longer.
Yeah, lovely.
I mean, if you look at the recipe, actually, it's pretty quick. It's just the amount of onions I was using doesn't help.
They need to caramelize.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those soups that big batches doesn't really work for, unfortunately. But here I have it on the hob, and it's gonna tickle away for a little bit longer. And it'll be better tomorrow. We're gonna chop it and wash it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. We're gonna chop it and wash it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. En français today. Champs-Élysées, Bordeaux way. We're gonna make some soup today. Some Normandais and Breton too. We're gonna make it and chop it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. Chop it and wash it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. We chopped ourselves some onions, maybe even dropped on the floor, but who cares? It goes in the pot. We cook it up always, away. We're gonna chop it and wash it, and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. And chop it and wash it, and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. We learned today you can't rush it. You gotta make those onions caramelize. You gotta take some time to cook it right the first time. But we're gonna chop it and wash it, and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. Chop it and wash it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. All right, chat. Thanks everybody for the cheers and the subscriptions and all that jazz. And 80 of you watching today. That's cool. Awesomeness. I will pull my finger out my back end and be more on time for you all this week so that we can get this Montenegro recipe up and going. I think I need to look at my next weekend, which day we're going to be streaming. Might be Saturday probably by the looks of it. Anyway, take it easy. Enjoy your afternoon wherever you are, or mornings or evenings, and we won't forget about those sexy worm calendars. Don't worry, Wormspan and all that. And we will. Is there anybody who we can raid? Is there anybody out there who we can raid today? Is there a raidable? Is there a radar? Radar. Choo choo. It's pretty good though. Just a bit more salt and a bit longer. Lots of raidables. Who should we raid? Tell me who. It shall be done. Tell me why. No, we're not raiding my mama. Thanks, Bublina. Oxymaya. Oxyma we're going to raid. It's Oxymasa. Oxymasa. We're doing it. Huh? /raid. Oxymasa. The raid has been created. Okay, we're on it. See you all. Bye.